Hello and welcome back to another episode of Linux Experiences on Deck Edition. This time we have a look at the game Spider-Man Remastered. The original Spider-Man game has been developed by Insomniac Games and was released in 2018 on PlayStation 4, published by PlayStation Studios. And 2 years later, in 2020, it got a remastered version for the PS5. And now, 2 years later again, it made its way to the PC, and in particular to Steam. It got 9 days ahead of release also the Steam verified rating. That means it will run and is optimized for settings on the Steam Deck. I had a look at the game already for a little bit and I'm impressed how well this works, and we are going now to have a look how this really works on the Steam Deck. As said, Valve has tested this and gave it the verified rating, so we see it's using Proton 7.0-3. And when we start the game, it will use the official layout, which is also including the gyro settings of the Steam Deck. If you don't like that, you can disable them easily, but so far I didn't have any issues using them or not using them. It is very fluent. But let's have a look. So we are starting the game and going through the settings a little bit. Here we can see what other games PlayStation Studio has released. That is including God of War, Ratchet & Clank, the Horizon Zero Dawn series, and now the Spider-Man games. I will enable the performance overlay right in the beginning because it's interesting to see that this is a DirectX 12 title, so it's using VKD3D to transform the calls to Vulkan. But let's have a look real quick here at the settings, because there is one special settings, and it's the first game where I see it at least. And this is here in the display and graphics settings, that this game is using the upscale method AMD FSR 2.0. The Steam Deck has integrated FSR 1.0, which is used if you are playing on a bigger desktop monitor, for example. But here on the Steam Deck, the game has integrated FSR 2.0. For those who don't know, FSR is Fidelity FX Super Resolution, which is an upscaling method where the game is rendered in a lower resolution, but it's then back upscaled again to the native resolution of your screen, and it's using special techniques, so you don't really realize that it is using an upscaling method. It looks very clear, very sharp, but nevertheless the game is rendered at a lower resolution, which then of course improves the performance a lot. So this game is using FSR 2.0, and what I've played so far, the game didn't go down much below 30 FPS. It's mostly above 30 FPS. If it's switching between the FPS numbers, you don't really see that here on the little screen of the Steam Deck. So it's totally fine playing this. And yeah, let's have a look at the game. We are starting a new one. A new save, because I want to show you this from the beginning, and we have a look at the first few minutes of gameplay. All the controls are shown on screen, so you are slowly introduced into combat, into moving, and into playing the game, of course. And the game does start strong. So if this doesn't hook you right in the beginning, then I don't know, the game might not be for you.
goods, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
We don't have time for paying bills. Let's get going. And here we go. The right trigger is used for swinging. And this feels already awesome. It's very smooth. A little bit of FPS might be lost during my capture way with the Steam Link app. So it's streaming this to my desktop for better capture. So it might perform a little bit better if you play this directly on the Steam Deck.
Captain Watanabe.
Did you take him down yet?
No, we're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
Movement is very fluent. Even though you need to get a little bit used to it.
Hello?
Parker, where are you? We must run through the demonstration at least once before the grant committee arrives.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise. Better wrap this up quick and get to my real job.
So we have the marker where we have to go to. We're almost there, so using the buildings here for being able to swing is the best way to get there.
Looks like Yuri called in the cavalry.
And the game helps you a lot with movement, so you can't really mess up. It will just block you somewhere if you manage to either not hit a building or so. But we arrived at our checkpoint.
We need more backup! 1032, Times Square, officers under fire! Bring in the hammer.
So as said, the game does perform pretty well, so I will turn off the performance overlay again so it doesn't disturb us. And we are introduced into combat now.
Who's ready for their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm? Gotta warn you, I'm feeling punchy today. Next customer.
So every time when our spider senses are tingling, we should dodge, because otherwise we are getting hit.
This doesn't look good.
And all the controls are shown. So here we see we can press B and use the left stick to dodge it onto a side. And we can web our enemies.
Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
So holding X for an air lunge, air punch.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
Almost done here. You?
We're about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on him. Okay, Yuri, all done. What's happening? Yuri? Yuri! I knew Fisk wouldn't go quietly.
Get more backup. And lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Yes.
Seize the day, Willie. Heads up.
Here I come.
Hey, where you going? Okay. I'll clear a path. Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this.
So we can gain focus by combinations.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy.
What's Spider-Man doing here? He's gonna mess everything up.
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
Him down already.
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
One guy. He's getting weaker. Oh, I'm tired of you. So am I. Take him down before he knocks us all out. Up, down, up, go easy. Maybe. You got this tough. Oh, I hate this guy.
Use focus to heal. And heal is on the D-pad down. So when we see these L1 and R1, we can press both
Gotta take this
thumb buttons. And with both triggers, we can use our spider webs to jump somewhere and pull us towards that direction, which we just did to reach this location up here.
I think that's all.
So when we see these dots, we can use the triggers to pull us towards them.
Shut the elevators down. Take the stairs.
I prefer a more direct approach.
Right on. But yeah, this is the first impression, the first few minutes in the game. As said, the start is very strong. You get introduced in the mechanics pretty fast, and it's a lot of fun to play. I'm impressed how well the performance of this game is on the deck. I guess that AMD's FSR2 is helping here a lot, but this is an enjoyable title. It has the verified rating earned for sure, so get this game on the Steam Deck, enjoy it on the Steam Deck. Thank you so much for watching, see you on the next video, have a good one, and bye bye.
What is all that noise?
Watching a superhero movie. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.